guys? Thanks for coming along for another adventure. Got a good video for you this time. Got a permission that I've been looking for a little over a year. And to be honest with you, I was very fortunate to get this permission because there have been some unscrupulous characters who have showed up with metal detectors and shovels in the past and didn't bother to get permission, and they've been run off, and rightly so. But the landowner was very kind, explained what I was trying to do, that I wanted to tell the story and the history, and she allowed me to get on there and do some detecting. So, the location is Otter Creek School. It's an old Appalachian schoolhouse from the mid-1920s up until 1951. None of the buildings are there any longer. In fact, there's a home right there where one of the buildings sat, and I wasn't sure what I would find. But I did okay, and better yet, I've got permission to come back. So there'll probably be a two-part video. There'll probably be some more finds in the future coming from this spot. But I got some great old photos, and that's what really makes a detecting video good for me, when we can see the past and find the past. So I hope you enjoy this hunt. I wanted to show you this photo before we got started. This is the gymnasium, and I mentioned a stack rock chimney. Well, it's not here in the photo, and it was a bit of a head scratcher. You'll see me talk about it more in a minute, but I think it may have been a backboard, something to hold the backboard. Here is the girls' basketball team, and they were quite successful for a small little rural school. Conference championship. Alright, well, I'm going to show you a little bit around here. Got nice open fields that were all tobacco fields. Beautiful creek. Right up top here, somewhere right up there, is where the main schoolhouse is at, close to where my truck is parked. But I want to start over here. Now, you can't tell it, and it's very odd placement, but up here, straight up this hill, and I'm telling you, for a fat boy, I'm going to be puffing when I get up there, there's a leveled out spot, a very small footprint, and the gymnasium sat up there. I don't know how it is considered a gymnasium, but that is what it was. Old photos prove it. It's got a stack rock chimney. So let's get up there and take a look around. It's hard to tell the angle, it's deceptive. But that is what I gotta go up. That's steep. Well, I hadn't even started up and I realized, you know what? I bet you they chunk stuff down this big bank, and that's a surface find. Those zinc mason jar lids, so I'll be looking for some bottles, hopefully. Alright, well, here is the seat for the gym. You can see all the pillars. There's a bunch of them, so big, long building. And then it looks like maybe the building jogged out here, and there was a side building, and you got this big old chimney. Huh. Well, I have monkeyed around and found my first target and filmed it, but realized I was holding the camera the wrong way, and I can't stand that, so I'll show it to you now. Very first signal, right over here on the edge, is a 1934 Wheatie. That's pretty cool. Second find is pretty cool. Laying right here. Just barely under the leaves. I was hoping it'd be really old, but it's a 61. But you know what? I'll take that. That's cool. Snapped off part of the bumper. So we'll keep going. Good location though. Anybody want to take a crack at what this is? Ow, move the little holly bush. just pulled this up out of the ground, and it's got that handle on the front of it. And it's connected to that larger piece of sheet metal somehow. I don't know. Got a whole lot of mason jar lids so far. That doesn't surprise me. I have an Appalachian site. Lots of those, but nothing else so far. We're not done yet. You know, I was just wandering around this chimney, and do you notice anything odd about it? Besides the fact that it's not stacked rock, like I said earlier. Let's just take a, ow! Oh, gosh. Let's just take a little walk around it. How is that a chimney? There is no hole for the fireplace. Wait a minute, what's that? I can't tell. I don't know. What would that have been? Unless it was filled in later, but I don't know why anybody would want to do that. I have no clue. Maybe some of you guys got guesses, but it's mortared together with concrete. It's not true stack rock, but I don't know. Don't understand that at all. Well, I'm going to head down off of this ledge where the gym was. I'm striking out here. Although, guess what happened when the timer was turned off? My license plate got 10 years older. How you like that? Man, I wish I could do that some of my 1965 quarters. Anyway, we're going to go where it's clear and open out in the fields. Maybe try to find where the schools themselves sat. I have yet to figure out how those kids got from over there, you'll be there in a minute, to over here. There's like a 50-foot deep embankment right here. This drops off maybe 70 feet through here. That looks like a little bit of a road, but there is no road. I've walked all the way. I don't know. I do not have a clue how they got over here. Something's missing. Anyway, enough talking. We'll go over there and see what we can find. Now this old photograph shows the large elementary school on the right, the little high school on the left, and a home in the middle. That home in the middle gave me perspective, and I realized that that photograph was taken right from where I was standing when I was filming. Helped me identify where these schools sat. So this is the high school. It was a green building, but I want you to check out the original photo bomber on the left of this photo. All right, it took a few minutes, but we were back in there. Now we're out here. And I just got a 1931 Wheatie. So maybe we're on a good spot. I think the barn is actually the site of the high school. And I think the elementary school sat somewhere out in here. The question is, all this dirt in here, has it been graded? Has it been moved? And I got to tell you, I found a wheat penny right there. Not a whole lot else. 1970s pull tab until now. And I think this is going to be good. Nice and tight 90. Well, thought it was going to be good. Yep. Check it out. Ooh, I almost hit that one. You see it? Sorry. Looks to me to be a silver quarter. Just a Washington. But what year is it? Now, the school was from the mid-1920s up until 1951, where it moved to its new location. And it looks to me to be a 43. Very cool. Well, that gives me hope then that the ground hasn't been moved too much. So I will keep going. Oh yeah, I'm on a good stretch of ground now. Oh, that's encouraging. Look at that. You know what that is, don't you? Part of an old toy gun. And I wonder if it's got the hammer. I've always wanted to find one. It does. It's got the old hammer on it. Musket style. It might even have some writing on it. I do see something written right there. I'll have to check that out a little bit later. Very cool. Well, I had more signals in the hole, and guess what came out? More gun parts. Check it out. I got the whole cylinder, so I guess it wasn't a flintlock. I guess it's a revolver. And then the barrel, and it's got some of the copper coloring still on it. Really hoping I can ID that gun. I love seeing those, what they look like before they fell to pieces. It's got a star coming through on it. So yeah, good find. I love old toys. I have found myself a real cap gun. It's a Nickel Stallion 32, and it's from 1955, so a little bit after the school had shut down. Maybe some boys were out there playing. It used these little round caps that were sticky, and you'd slide it on the back of a bullet that actually came apart. The gun came with 6 bullets. You put that cap on the back of the bullet, put the little brass casing over it, put it in your gun, and blaze away at the bad guys. Man, I had to fish for that one for a little bit. But look at the color on that thing. Most likely a weedy, but boy, does it sure have that old Indian color. Probably an old one. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I fished that out about 3 nails. It was a little rough to find. Oh, there's old Honest Abe. Ooh, I think I got an early one. Let's see. Let me turn the camera off and see if I can. Oh, it looks like a 1901 something, so let's see. Alright, looks like I got another weedy, I believe, coming out. You see the green right there? I really need to get a little bigger. I'm too lazy. Let's see. That should have popped it out. There we go. Another weedy. That one's going to be tough to get a date on too. I'll show you if I find it. Well, that's about all the footage I could get for this video. But I have a feeling there's much more left, and we will come back. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions from local people about metal detecting and how to get into the hobby. I want to send you to Smoky Mountain Hobbies in Andrews, North Carolina. Great folks. They will set you up right. And, this is important, tell them History Hound sent you and you'll get 10% off of any metal detecting purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. We'll see you in another week or two.